SMP. Looking good, MP.
Feeling you, MP.
Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at the Warriors, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And, of course, there's Dallas, pretty far behind right now.
Well, I think for the Warriors, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. MP is out there with Kate Cunningham. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Drew in at the power forward position. And for Dallas, they've got Williams. He's out there with Flagg. Duren out there with Brandon Miller. And it's Bufkin in at the point guard position. And we have an interconference rivalry here tonight, Doris. Bragging rights on the line.
BA, for you and I, there's nothing better than when there's a little distaste between the two teams. You can feel the tension in the crowd right now.
So it's the Warriors now, after the basket by Dallas. Hardaway, the pass to Wembanyama, and he comes up with a bucket.
This can be a simple game. Get the ball to Wemby, let him score.
Pass to Duren. Here's Bufkin. Here's Flagg. In the game against Houston, very impressive. Miller, and that one no good to start off the night. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Wembanyama. Shot blocked.
How about that clean rejection by Brandon Miller? Excellent timing.
Pass to Flagg. They set the pick. Jacks up a three. Drew with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Hardaway. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Here's Bufkin. Sinks the tray.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. MP with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Miller. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, my goodness. How about the vertical by Brandon Miller? He got up.
MP, the pass to Drew. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Now here's Miller. 8 points in his last time out. The kick out to Williams. Duren with a screen on Cunningham. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Shot clock at 3. Williams from long range with the clock winding down. And the dunk by Duren.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Yeah, too much Wemby. I mean, just too strong down low.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Cunningham passes to Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 6 points for Victor Wembanyama. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Flagg. Williams, a screen on McDaniels. Right side, Williams. Down low. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Bufkin, no good. Warriors trail by 3. MP with it. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Can't finish the lob. Here's Flagg. Pass to Bufkin. Here's Flagg. Williams on the wing. Duren with a screen on Hardaway. Williams from long range. Duren with the bucket. Duren's got 6 points.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
But to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Hardaway. No points so far. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Mavericks. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's MP. Pass to McDaniels. And here's MP. Golden State needs to get off a shot. That ties it up.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Miller outside from 12 feet, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Well, Brandon Miller has proven himself as a multi-positional player, Doris.
He has, and in this era of positionless basketball, Brandon Miller is a guy who can fit in a lot of different systems. He can shoot the jump shot. He can play face-up off the bounce. You can use your size to overpower guards in a mismatch. A lot to like with Brandon Miller.
And the free throw, no good. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, BA. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Pass to Drew. Lets the three fly. Mavericks with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Buffkin. Back to Williams. Duren against Hardaway. Duren, the pass to Williams. Pulls it from the top of the key. Miller outside for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And an always enthusiastic presence in the crowd. Mark Cuban's here tonight, enjoying what he's seeing so far.
And maybe more than any owner in the league, Cuban wears his emotions on his sleeve. He's in charge of the whole franchise, but he's a die-hard fan first and foremost.
Harper, he's checked in for the Warriors. Buzelis comes in for McDaniels. Here's Miller. Again, the miss by Dallas.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Duren with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Dosunmu, he's checked in for the Warriors. Nembhard comes in for Hardaway. And so he hits both. And the Warriors with possession here. 4-point game. Now Cunningham coming off a 12-point game. Five on the clock. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Nembhard with a steal. Dosunmu outside to the paint. Here's Cunningham. Great D that time from Miller.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
To the inside. There's the steal. Cunningham passes to Dosunmu. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Flag. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
That one's off. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on the second one. Dallas leading by 5. Timeout called. The Mavericks. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Pass to Miller. He's covered by Simons. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. He does not get the second one.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the rebound goes to Dallas. Duran's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Buzelis. There's a screen. Here's Nembhard. Here's Buzelis. Fires in the triple.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Miller outside. Now here's Howard. He's covered by Dosunmu. He was all alone on that one. Flag's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
There's Simons with a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Puts up a 3. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Howard. Not a lot of room. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. And now a 12-point Dallas lead.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. He's covered by Simons. Miller outside. Clock at 6. to Duran. Here's Howard. The rebound by Nembhard.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Out to Simons. He's guarded by Nembhard. Takes the three. Now here's Duran. Guarded closely. And there's a pick. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game.
And you think to yourself, this is not how you want to start a game. 3 turnovers already?
Pass to Harper. Here's Buzelis. Cashes in the 12-footer. Buzelis has got 5 now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
He's guarded by Nembhard. Fires from the wing. Buzelis grabs the board. Dosunmu on the wing. Here's the three. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up by 8. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. They've got Victor Wembanyama. MP is out there with Scottie Pippen Jr. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Drew in at the 4 slot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He finished with 51 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Here's Hardaway, following the score by Dallas. This one for 3. Howard grabs the miss.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
To the middle. It's deflected. Now here's MP. The D's right on him. Takes it in.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
Here's Richards. No made baskets yet. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. There's Howard with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's MP. Oh, wow! MP taking flight.
Nice decision by MP. If you see a lane to the bucket, you put it on the deck and attack.
Here's Richards. And the Mavericks call time here. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
And over the last month, these are the teams that have been getting it done on offense. The Warriors, #1.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Flag. Back to Howard. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Williams with the screen. Shot clock at 5. And they get it back. Here's Buffkin, defended by Pippen. Another shot. Buffkin, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and is there.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
Good vision from MP with the ball. Now, he saw where the better opening was and delivered.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Buffkin, defended by Pippen. The 3. And it's MP with a rebound. The Warriors have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Wemby screen. Pass to Pippen to the left side wing. Wemby, no good. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Inside. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And there's the screen. Here's Drew. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Wemby. And here's MP. Just 4 to shoot. Wemby, screen on Williams. Second shot opportunity. Nope, that doesn't drop. He's now 3 for 8 in the contest. Here's Flag. Here's Buffkin. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Pass to Williams. Here's Flag. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Warriors trail by 4. Grant, looking at Cooper Flag. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Golden State. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 4. Here's Hardaway. Give him 8. Pippen outside. There's the triple. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And that's a good read by MP. Simply finding the outside shooter.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Flag. And there's a 3-second violation. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Saturday, they kick off a road trip in Brooklyn, where they'll take on the Nets.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And Dallas making a change here. Duran's checked in. Drew misses.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Oh, MP throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. That is an electric finish by MP.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Here's Buffkin. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Duran with a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Duran. 6 to shoot. And here's Flag outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's MP. Oh, MP with the hammer.
If I'm playing with MP right now and I have the basketball, I am finding that guy.
And Dallas calls time here. Brandon Miller's checked in for Howard. Mavericks trail by 3. Miller outside. Here's Flag. He's got 7. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Cunningham outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Terrific decision by MP. He looks to feed his uncovered teammates.
To win the drought. Pass to Bufkin. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Miller. No good with the triple. The Warriors lead by 5. MP, the pass to McDaniels. A big finish with a one-handed jam.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Harper, he's checked in for Wembanyama.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Screen by MP. Cunningham passes to MP. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Duran.
Boy, I think MP expected the foul, maybe even wanted the foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been, just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from
Out of this world, MP!
Well, that's just about tremendous focus by MP to make sure the play is completed.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Flag. Here's Bufkin. There's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Bufkin's got 6.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Here's Harper, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Miller outside. Here's Bufkin. He's watched by Cunningham. Williams looking around to the paint. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 6 points for him.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Pass to Flag. Here's Bufkin. He's got 6. There's a screen. Williams in the post. Working on McDaniels.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Outside, Williams. Here's Buffkin. He's watched by Cunningham. Outside, Williams. Off target from outside.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
McDaniels from long range. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Hardaway's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Mavericks trail by 10. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Miller. Oh, MP with a block.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
The Mavericks shooting just 37% so far in this one. Pass to Buffkin. They set the pick. Down low. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Now MP, guarded by Miller. MP, the pass to Cunningham. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks shooting at 30% here in the second.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And this kind of sixth slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass the flag. Tries to break his ice. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Now here's Hardaway. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold up.
The previous play is under review.
That they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And B.A., you can argue against replay all you want. But at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors earning this break in the action, up 10. Took them a while to find their rhythm, but they're rolling now and could win this going away. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, we wouldn't sit here and deal with you for free.
You gotta call my agent now.
And switching back to discuss that first half of action, MP having himself a game.
Oh, yeah, he came to play, not holding back. He's cooking on the offensive end.
Cooking is right. In fact, I think he may have stolen some of the big fella's recipes.
No way. Those are G34 classified.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
The Warriors lead by 10. They've got Miller, Duran out there with Williams. Then it's Flagg, and it's Bufkin in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Pass to Drew. Now here's Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, just punching it in off the drive. You love seeing MP just go in there with a lot of force.
And for Dallas, they're shooting around 41%. Here's Flagg. To the middle. Stolen by Wemby. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Drew. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bufkin. Good D by Cunningham. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Pass to Duran. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Miller hits the jump hook. Miller's got 6.
Not afraid to work on the interior. Mr. Miller, go ahead.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Cunningham with the ball. 5 points in the game. They grab their own miss. Out to the right wing. Outside Hardaway. Wemby, screen on Miller. Clock at 4. The shot by Wemby, no good.
Oh, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
And Williams punches it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Duran. Here's Flagg. McDaniels covering. And that one's good. Flagg. 11 points in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Warriors lead by 10. Cunningham passes to MP. And he's gone for the lob. Duran with a steal. To the paint. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Pass to Drew. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Bufkin, covered by MP.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First one falls for him. The doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. The Warriors, number one.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
And the first one at the line is good.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
And both free throws good for MP.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Miller outside. Pass to Bufkin. Here's Flag. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by Dallas.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Here's MP.
Oh, my goodness! That was nice.
A ridiculous slam.
Look at the lift and the finish.
I love the emphasis right there by MP, sending a message to the defense.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Covered by Wemby. From 13, and that one's good. Flag's got 4 points this quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Miller against MP. Oh, there's the alley! And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Mavericks trail by 13. Pass to Flag. Fires the three. Warriors with the rebound.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Now Wemby. Fades back. And he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far. Here's Bufkin. He's watched by Cunningham. MP with the block.
Oh, not today, says MP. His timing on that block was really on point.
Hits the trifecta. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Good on the bucket. That's 7 points for Cade Cunningham.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Miller outside, launches it, MP with the block.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Wemby tipped. Here's Bufkin. He's watched by Cunningham. To the inside. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. 8 points for Brandon Miller.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Screen by MP. Cunningham passes to MP. Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to Miller. Here's Flag. It's stolen away. Here's Hardaway. Kicks it out to Cunningham. MP looking around. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And B.A., they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Pass to Flag. Driving in. Here's Bufkin. Misses the three.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Back to Miller. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Now Williams. Here's Flag. He's got 13. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll... Here's Richards. And so in the game for the Warriors. Who's Ellis out there with McDaniels? Then it's MP. Then there's Kate Cunningham. And it's Wemby in at the center position.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display. Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Pass to Flag. Now here's Richards. He's watched by Cunningham. Richards goes in. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Hardaway, the pass to Wembanyama. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. And he's now got the double-double.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
There's Howard with the three. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it. But it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
And here's Hardaway. Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home! Oh, my goodness! He went between the legs! The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Down low. The three is up. Hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Cunningham finds Hardaway. They set a pick. Oh, kind of mean on that one.
Mean and so disrespectful. Nice job measuring the defense in the pick and roll. MP just taking what they give him.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Here's Flag. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Not enough resistance defensively. That one right for the taking.
Cunningham, right side. Banked it in off the glass.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Howard from downtown. Another three for Dallas.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Hardaway into the lane. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Mavericks call timeout. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
The Sumu, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now an update on Rui Hachimura from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Thanks. I just now talked with Dallas's head athletic trainer. He said the diagnosis is a foot sprain. Looks like he's avoided a break, but still an injury they'll be cautious with. It's tough losing a player like this near the halfway point of the season. They'll just have to find a way to replace his production until he comes back. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the intel. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And he drops the first.
Well, Brandon Miller's agility is a big strength, guys. He can draw a lot of fouls when he's using that quickness.
And the Warriors make some changes. Wright comes in for McDaniels, and Hayes is subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Miller hits them both. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
And here's Flag outside. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Pass to Hayes.
Knock it down, baby.
Wembanyama against Duren. Wembanyama, no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And the Warriors with possession here. To the paint. Here's Drew. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Bufkin. Pass to Duren. Here's Flag. He's covered by Dosunmu. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Flag. Flag's got 8 assists in the game. The Warriors lead by 22. MP left side. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
And he makes a first. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Cunningham subbed in for Hayes. Hits both from the stripe.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Pass to Flag. Williams, a screen on McDaniels. And it's Flag missing. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Miller. Hardaway, the pass to Wembanyama. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter. The Mavericks have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Outside, Williams. Miller, a screen on Hardaway. Williams from long range. Drains the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
MP outside. Wembanyama screen for 3. Hardaway knocks down the long J. MP's got 43 points.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Pass to Duren. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Hardaway against Miller. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And with the size and the skill set, how are you supposed to stop Wemby?
And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Harper's checked in.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And here's Flag outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Chalk up 2 there. Hardaway's got 47 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Miller on the wing. And that time also a missed shot. And for the Warriors, their shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Bufkin. He's defended by Hayes. Pass to Flag. Here's Bufkin. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Duran. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the second free throw is good. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Miller against Hayes. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Calm down. Focus on the shot.
When I'm nervous, I sneeze.
Do not sneeze.
Okay, I'll do it.
That's enough. Just go take a break, but don't walk in front of a camera.
I got bad news on that athletic wing.
Yeah. hip, 2 months of rehab and no guarantee.
And there are underlying intra-articular concerns.
Are you locked inside the house?
Yes.
Well, we should forget about taking the flight for now.
Stick in, third row.
Good luck next time.
Birthday's coming up.
Looking for a cake? How do you know? Because
Kicks, MP.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And the power rankings now, second half of February. Interesting to see how some of these teams compare. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
I think for the Warriors, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Jalen Green is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Malawach. Then there's Newell, and it's Hodges in at the 3, the small forward. And for Golden State, Cade Cunningham out there with Nembhard. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Wembenyama, and it's Drew in at the 4 spot. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Now here's Booker. Just 5 to shoot. The shot that time, not on target. Cunningham with some nice D. Here's Wembenyama. And that one, good.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Back over to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And the Warriors with possession here. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Outside, Green. Booker against Cunningham. Shots good by Booker.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Here's the screen. Here's Cunningham. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
Now, here's Green. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Here's McDaniels. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Booker. They set the pick. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Cunningham. Inside, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Green. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Nembhard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
2 shots, foul, elbow, 2.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this.
That's a blocking foul, and he'll shoot free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wembenyama. And both free throws good for Wembenyama.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
To the inside. Here's Newell. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Cunningham looking it over. Wembenyama passes to Cunningham. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing.
Great defense by Booker. The instincts he has, just always knows where to be.
Pass to Newell. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Here's Drew. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Suns leading. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Nembhard with it, guarded by Green. Cunningham outside. Newell pulls it in. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Green kicks to Booker. Puts the move on. And the dunk by Booker.
And love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Now here's Green. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Here's Collinsworth, covered by Cunningham. Booker, right side. Here's Hodges. Phoenix, no good that time either. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Cunningham. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Booker.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here is Hodges. Here's Collinsworth. Still yet to score. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Here's McDaniels. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Pass to Malowich. Now Green. And Hodges kicks to Collinsworth. It's tipped. Green with the ball.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
That was a complete lapse in judgment.
They get it back. It's deflected, and they get it back. Wembenyama, a screen on Green. Cunningham for 3.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Pass to Collinsworth. Outside, Green. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Harper, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Bruce Ellis comes in for McDaniels. Hardaway's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's Simons in for Cunningham. And we've been seeing MP putting a lot of effort into his offense. He's made it his mission to be the guy who carries the bulk of their scoring duties.
And that's exactly what he's been doing. He's as motivated as a player can be. And this is the kind of impact that not many guys are capable of having. The energy and effort he's playing with isn't easy to maintain. But if anybody can keep it up, it's MP.
And the Warriors making a change here. Dosumu's checked in. Harper with a screen on Booker. Hardaway dishes to Harper. Stripped away. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He finished with 47 points, and he was dealing assists all around. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Here's Harper, and Harper slams it in.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 34-point game against Sacramento.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
It's tipped. On the wing, Green. Back to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the shot. And they get it back. Pass to Malowacz. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Now here's Hardaway. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas.
Now put that one in the museum behind some glass. That is creativity, folks.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. So it's Phoenix now. 6-point lead. And Booker kicks to Green. Back to Booker. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Booker's got 14 points for the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Harper sets a pick for Hardaway. Drives to the hoop. On the wing, Dosunmu. Takes a 3. MP, no good. Suns leading by 8. Green, bounce pass. Booker. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Harper with a screen on Booker. Here's Hardaway, and the dunk by MP.
No wasted motion from MP. Gets the space he needs and drains it.
Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Malowacz. On the wing, Green. Defended by Dosunmu. 4 on the shot clock. And Green gets it to go.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Booker against Hardaway. Dosunmu, the pass to Hardaway. Harper in the corner. Back to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Now here's Booker. And the rejection by MP. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Suns ahead, leading by 8. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Hodges. He's out there with Ziaire. And it's Beck in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Here is Hodges. He had 15 points last outing.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
It's MP muscling his way for 2.
MP showing some signs of real toughness there to finish through that contact.
Here's Ziaire. Guarded by Pippen. Goes up at the stripe. Ziaire can't hit. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Buzelis. A three-pointer off the mark. To the paint. Here's Collinsworth. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. MP right side. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Saturday, they'll be facing Amen Thompson and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Monday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And the Suns making a change here. Newell's checked in. Hardaway for 3. Here's Drew, and he dunks it down.
How about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here's Ziaire. The Warriors making the shot. Down low, the 11-footer. And that one goes long.
What a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
MP passes to Wemby. Back to Hardaway. Wemby, a screen on Hodges. And a wide open look for MP. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
How about MP using the mid-range, taking what the defense gives him?
Pass to Newell. Here's Ziaire. Fires the 3. And it's MP with the rebound. Outside Pippen. They set the pick. A 3 from MP. Another miss by MP.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
It's MP finishing at the other end.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
They've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
Free throw good, Booker. Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Pippen, the pass to MP. to the rim.
Just an incredible night for MP. They have thrown multiple defenses at him, but he just keeps finding ways to score.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here is Hodges, still without a basket. Pass to Collinsworth. Booker up top, covered by MP. And the rejection by Wembenyama. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Newell. Outside, Green. Pass to Collinsworth. McDaniels outside. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jalen Green.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
Yeah, now here in the second quarter, he's getting to the line. I like the aggressiveness.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And a change for the Suns. Jalen Green's checked in for Josh Green. Second free throw, no good.
And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
Green left side. Oh, trying for it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was a really important time, and it was good for me." Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Drew, that drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Drew's got 4 points in the quarter.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
Pass to Booker, to the middle. Collinsworth kicks to Booker. No good on the triple. The Warriors trail. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, MP with a nasty dribble move right there, and he knows how to finish it off.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Booker against McDaniel. Here is Hodges. Nothing on the board. They kick it out to Green. Clock is at 3. Here's the floater. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP looking around. It's stolen by Green. Cunningham against Booker. And Devin Booker in the paint.
And showing off a little with the handles there. Man, is Booker fun to watch.
Outside Hardaway. Wright with a screen on Booker. Hardaway dishes to Wright. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Green. Here's Booker. Count it from 12. That's now 22 points for Devin Booker.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And here's MP for 3. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Well, he had a solid first quarter, but he is rolling now.
Here's Booker, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
Cunningham finds MP. Inside, and finished off by Wright.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Warriors making a change here. Harper's checked in. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Now here's Booker. He's got 24. Green in the high post. Working on McDaniels. Booker with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Green with the ball. Now defended by MP. For the 3. And Jalen Green hits from deep. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Well, starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
So it's Phoenix now, following the three-pointer by MP. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Hardaway. From deep, Green.
Tenacious defense from MP right there. He really worked to get his hands on that.
And it's Green missing.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance.
Unbelievable move by MP.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And it's the Suns with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Back passes to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's MP. He's got 27. Pass to Cunningham. Fires from deep. Newell pulls it in. Newell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Sarath, good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Wright with a screen on Booker. Here's Hardaway. MP strong inside. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Warriors with some changes. Buzelis is checked in for Wright. And it's Dosumu in for McDaniels. Malawach is checked in for Phoenix. Hodges comes in for Sarath. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Booker looking around. Shot clock at 5. Over Hardaway. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Well, the best scoring opportunities offered are in transition. MP making sure to capitalize.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Booker against MP. Unable to get that one. Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to Cunningham, a 3-ball. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Hardaway's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Newell. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Phoenix Suns.
In a tight game like this, free throws could be the difference. It would help if they can get some freebies.
Is that how you saw it when they would foul you? Freebies?
Nah, it was usually and one. Free throws were just a bonus.
And next up, let's check out the players of the month. These guys have been red hot. The Western Conference winner, MP.
Way to go, MP. You're playing awesome ball. I like to see greatness recognized.
Yeah, what's mind-blowing about him, the consistency. He rarely has a bad night because he just keeps coming at you. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Warriors leading by 5. They've got Wemby. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Cunningham. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Drew in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now, here's Cunningham. Again, Golden State.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
Here's Green. Following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Newell, good.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Tim, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was here in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. That one is off. And he's good on the second. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Malowacz. From 12 feet out. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Green.
When Green goes up for that mid-range jumper, he gets way up in the air, makes it very difficult to contest.
Drew misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Newell.
Oh, man!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's McDaniel. 6 points for him. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. McDaniel's got 9 points. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Booker with it. Covered by Cunningham. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
They set the pick. To the paint. Newell can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Cunningham on the wing. Defended by Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Lets the 3 fly. Newell can't get it to go. The Warriors leading. Up top, Nembhard. Defended by Booker. McDaniels outside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Pass to Booker. Fires from 18. Wembenyama with the rebound. Wembenyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bounce pass, Nembhard. Cunningham for 3. Hands it from downtown. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
There's a screen. Down low. It's deflected. Cunningham on the wing. That shot off. Good D by Booker. Now Green. 7 points in the game. And Hodges kicks to Green. To end the cold streak, and he's good on the 3 ball. Green's got 10 points in the game.
And what you just love about Green, a guard who works with or without the ball, can break you down in so many ways.
They grab their own miss, and it's Wembenyama with the jam.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Some changes for Golden State. Larson's checked in, and Hayes subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. Suns trail by 4. Green in the post. Hayes on him. Booker outside. Shoots over Simons. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And here's Hayes. Rocket 6. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Scooped up. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Warriors have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Drew passes to Larson. And the 3 off target. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Newell. They kick it out to Green. Good on the triple. Green's got 8 points in the quarter.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
And the turnover again by Golden State. And some changes here for the Warriors. Harper comes in for Wemby. And Buzelis subbed in for Drew. And a change for the Suns. Collinsworth is checked in. Booker with it. 26 points for him. Pass to Collinsworth. Offline with his 3. The Warriors trail. Hayes with it. Now Green defending. Outside Harper. Hodges against Simon. 5 on the clock. With his first shot attempt. Rebound by the Suns. Malawaj has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside Green. Larson with the rebound.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Outside Harper. Out left to the wing. Here's Buzelis. Scoreless thus far. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's the drive. Larson with the bucket. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Hayes with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. And Hayes throws it down.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Well, he had the spotlight. Why not add a little flair?
Here is Hodges. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Hayes with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Larson. Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Warriors?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, it can be intimidating when you can't find any daylight, and that's been the case here. Disruptive defensively, blocking shots, altering shots, a real factor.
Now here's Hayes. 3-pointer, Simon. Here's Booker. Devin Booker soaring in.
And getting physical with his play. Booker just attacking the hoop.
Pass to Simon. Here's Larson. Some nice passing by Golden State. And Harper slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's Malawaj. He has 6. Clock at 4. For 3, Booker. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Hayes. Outside, Simons. From downtown, Malawaj grabs the miss. Malawaj has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here is Hodges. To the inside. And the basket by Collinsworth. Collinsworth's got 8 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. .114 left to play in the third. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 31, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Ziaire. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Warriors leading by 4. Harper sets a pick for MP. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And Phoenix making a change here. Newell's checked in. Here is Hodges. Still scoreless. Pass to Ziaire. Inside. It's stolen by Buzelis. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. Now here's Dosunmu. Now Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. And he hits the jump shot. Hardaway has got 33 points.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Pass to Green. Here's Collinsworth. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Newell. Ziaire is out there at Booker. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Collinsworth in at the center position.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Wemby. And Booker kicks to Collinsworth. Pass to Ziaire. Green taking his time here. There's the pick. The Suns need to get a shot off.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Cunningham dishes it to MP. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the middle. Here's Newell. Plenty of space. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Golden State. A 2-point game.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Here's Collinsworth. Here's Ziaire. Green with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Ziaire. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Drew's checked in for Golden State. Andrew Nembhard comes in for MP. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Wemby. And Asa Newell will pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. McDaniels, he's checked in for Golden State. Now, here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. Here's Wembenyama. And Wembenyama throws it down.
A big-time slam by Wembenyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Collinsworth. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Back to Cunningham. Misses in close. The Suns have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Ziaire. Here's Collinsworth. Defended by Wembenyama. Collinsworth, the pass to Booker. Here's Collinsworth to tie it up. And the rejection by Wembenyama. Cunningham outside. Hits it from three-point range. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Here's Collinsworth over Wembenyama. The rebound by Drew. Drew's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Wembenyama passes to Drew. Pass to Nembhard. 5 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Nembhard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Here's Newell. Tries the spin move. Lets it go from the wing. No good from Booker.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And they've got a lot of momentum right now, trying to close this thing out.
The free throw drops from McDaniel. Suns trail by 10. Green deciding where to go with it. And the Suns miss again. And it's Golden State's ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. And Cunningham with the slam.
And just too fast. Cunningham slices right through him.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach address his team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
And Allie, thanks so much.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Pass to Hodges. Here's Newell. Here's Ziaire. Here's Malowacz, defended by Wembenyama. And the rejection by Wembenyama. Cunningham outside. McDaniels outside. That's good, and it's Wembenyama with the assist. McDaniels got 13 points here in the second half alone. Pass to Newell. And the wide open shot from Green. Phoenix no good that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Now, here's Cunningham, and finished off by McDaniel.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
From deep, Green, the Warriors pull it in. Wembenyama has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Pass to Cunningham. And there's the drive. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
And stolen by Wembenyama. Over Green. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
Outside, Green. Stolen by Nembhard.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skill.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
MP's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. And he makes the first. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Phoenix has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Newell. Back to Booker to stop the run. Wembenyama with the rebound. Wembenyama's part away kicks to Cunningham. Wembenyama, a screen on Booker. Stolen away. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you got to be cautious when you're guarding Wembenyama. At his size, he attracts a lot of fouls.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Wembenyama. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. MP, no good. And for the Suns, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Hodges, that's good.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Hardaway for three. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 38 points.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Booker against Hardaway. Here's whoa! He flew in there.
Wow!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Now here's Hayes. At the elbow, it's MP. Right, the pass to Hardaway. From 18 feet away. And another basket for Golden State.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Shots good by Booker.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
And here is Hardaway. Wembenyama outside. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Booker's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Harper, he's checked in for the Warriors. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Collinsworth is checked in. Josh Green comes in for Hodges. Teague's checked in for Green. And Serap's subbed in for Booker. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Drills it from outside.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Here's Booker. The Warriors making the shot. It's good. Booker's got 34.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Larson. Drills the three-pointer.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Malawach. Here's Green. Releases. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Here's Hardaway. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce, This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And so long, everyone.